Dale, do you know Otto?
We spoke to him a little while ago. I
Yes,
don't
you
know him
did.
personally, though.
No, thank you for having us again. We really appreciate it.
Harnish Fegger, right?
Yep.
How about that, Dale?
And believe it or not, I'm half Italiano.
Well,
my mom's a Vicario.
Get out of here.
So I can make a good sauce, let me tell you.
I bet you can.
So, but the thing, her measurements were never, it was a pinch of this, a grab of that. There's no teaspoons or anything. And my hands are bigger than hers.
That's the way my mother would make it.
It was
How's
crazy.
your meatballs? You make good meatballs.
I do. I'm a garlic fiend, so my problem, I always put too much
big?
garlic.
I like the big meatballs.
Well, and you got to just let them get, it's so, and then you got to put the frying pan oil into the sauce so it gets that flavor. Oh, it's crazy. It's crazy.
He's got it.
I love this guy.
He's got it.
Don't let the Harnish Figure fool you.
Greg
okay?
Connors is here. Otto is here. And Nicole's here, too.
Nicole Simonetti, yes.
Another Italian.
Yes, thank you for having us.
My pleasure. Now, they're here because the world's largest snowball fight is going to happen February the 18th. It's coming up. That would be a week from this Saturday.
It is. It is.
It's from the Pirate Toy Fund presents this. Now, the genesis of this comes from Nicole. Is that correct, Otto?
No, don't give her all the credit of it. But no, the Toy Fund, yes, came from her family. They're founding members of the Pirate Toy Fund 28 years ago.
Come on.
Yep. So it actually started in memory of my oldest sister, Christy Simonetti, who passed away over 25 years ago of childhood leukemia. And
I'm sorry.
Thank you. And my parents, along with Gary the Happy Pirate, who at the time was a very popular childhood entertainer, he performed a lot at the Strong Hospital where he met Christy.
100%.
Yep, and him and my parents and Christy just hit it off. And unfortunately, once Christy passed, as a way of giving back to the community, my parents with Gary started the Pirate Toy Fund. And here we are over 25 years later. Killing it.
It's bigger and better than ever.
Yeah.
Congratulations. So it's wonderful.
In the first year when they started this, they gave out 300 toys. Last year, we gave out 36,000 toys free of charge to 98 program partners.
Stop.
All because of this community. All because they give to the Pirate Toy Fund. It's huge.
This is the most giving community. You know that, Greg. It's the most giving community. I think we're number one in the country. I swear to God.
It's because there's a lot of great Italians around.
Now,
I got to second that motion.
Oh, I'm 50. I'm Sicilian in Italian. So my grandfather was Sicilian would say, "You're Sicilian, you're not Italian."
Yeah, See, my mother's side is Sicilian. They would always say they're Sicilian. They would never say they're Italian.
So I'm a mutt. I'm an American mutt. Irish and Italian.
By the way, killer suit. Can I just say that?
It's my Buffalo Bills blue suit.
He always dresses well. He does.
Doesn't he?
He was in a suit last night again when we saw him last night.
He always looks like $1 million.
He does.
Look what I'm wearing. I'm wearing a Penn State sweatshirt.
I love it. I love it.
When you talk about community people, his organization gives so much back to the community.
100%.
It's amazing what they do to so many organizations.
Support so many people, which is
John,
a tribute to you.
We're always about having fun. And what more fun can you have in Western New York than setting the Guinness Book of World Records for the largest snowball fight in the world? I mean, right now it's held by Saskatchewan, Canada. I mean, we got to take that title away from Canada. It's got to come to Western New York.
So what do we need to do, Otto, then? What do people need to do if they want to get involved in this?
They can go right to worldslargestsnowballfight.com.
Okay, that's easy.
There's a spot there. You can be a volunteer. You can just be a participant. We need to give 8,000. Well, I think the record's 7,681.
Yes,
so we're hoping I'd like to get 10,000 so they can't come back at us for a while, so we can hold their record for a period of time. But we settled the snow issue. Sean Fico from AP Enterprise Trucking, great man, does a lot for the community. He's a friend of the Pirate Toy Fund. He said he'll take his 15 trucks and go anywhere where the snow is to bring it back for us.
Are you kidding?
So we're going to have snow that day, one way or the other. The guy's a great guy.
That's great news, because I was a little worried about that when we spoke to you last time about what the weather would be like and whether or not there'd be any snow around. There's a guy on the show who declared at the beginning of the show that winter's over. So hopefully that's not the case.
This
it looks
weather's
like
killing
on the
us,
10-day. Yeah, the 10-day forecast, I'm looking at mid to upper 20s. I don't know how much precipitation, but it'll be perfect weather at least to maintain the snow if it does have to be trucked in.
See, why'd you got to make me look that? I always said it was going to be 50 on Thursday. Once it hits 50,
you said once it's 50s, winter's over.
I did say that, Greg.
Yeah.
Greg.
Well, for me, winter's over right after New Year's. It's unfortunate that the cold temperatures stick around, but
it does.
You can never say winter's over in Rochester.
That's a good point, because I remember last year when we went down to Penn State in April, it snowed.
Oh, did it?
Day after Easter, Dale.
Yeah.
It snowed. We got like 2 inches down there. So you're right. absolutely.
But our,
Winter is never
our
over
friends
here.
to the west, Buffalo, accumulated so much snow that I think they might have a little bit left for us for next Saturday, so we can establish, the world's largest snowball fight. I mean, what better way to celebrate?
I haven't been in a good snowball fight in years. I had great memories.
Well, there's a lot of rules we have to go by per Guinness.
Per
Guinness, there's a lot. Well, the snowball fight itself is only 60 seconds long.
That's fine. That's all I need is a
Everybody
minute.
has to at least throw one snowball.
I can do that.
We have to divide the crowd. It's got to be a left to a right, shooting one to the other side.
Okay.
We have to have 100 witnesses around the field, making sure everybody's throwing a snowball. They will document if they're not throwing a snowball. Those papers and records go over to the Bonadillo Group, who's the independent auditing firm that has to have this stuff, and then they turn their documents from everything from registration, if anybody left before the snowball, and they turn it over to Guinness. And Guinness is coming with our certificate. If we break it that day, we're going to get our certificate that day. So we're trying to do everything. We got some drones going up to do photographs from the air. We're going to do so. It's going to be a blast. We got bonfires. We got horse wagon rides there. We're going to have a tug of war, snowman building contest.
Lots of food trucks.
Yes.
Food trucks and music, right? Happening?
Yep. Food trucks, music. And I think there's some people targeting Greg over here. I think he's going to be an incognito so nobody knows who he is.
There are teams that are wanting me to wear a target on my back so they can throw a snowball at me.
Who is that?
I don't
know. Who's that person?
With friends like that,
Greg, who's throwing stuff at Greg?
You got Billy, you got a bunch of my partners, Tom and Chris. They're all want me on the right side, and they're going to throw snowballs at me.
Is it?
No,
not right.
This is in Chile. It's Archer Road Field.
Yes,
where it's happening.
Yes, you have to go to our website because there's nothing but shuttle locations. There's no parking there.
Okay.
And I got to give a shout out to David Dunning, the town supervisor. The town of Chile has bent over backwards to help us pull this off. They're a great partner. They're doing everything to make sure this happens. And I'm hoping Dale signs up because he's got 42 kids. I mean, that's 42 more people we can bring.
43 is why.
43. I'm sorry.
She just gave birth.
I'm just
during
saying.
The last,
each one of them counted from
commercial break.
From 1-year-old to 100-year-old. As long as they're throwing a snowball, they get counted.
As long as the snowball leaves the hand.
Yeah, but you have
it's
to
a
have
throw.
You have to have 100 people there to witness
it around the whole crowd, and they can't be participating at all.
Did you find 100 people?
We're getting there. I think we're almost at 100 volunteers now. We need about another 100 volunteers because we have all the parking locations, registration locations. There's going to be a huge warming tent there, which I don't think we're
key.
I don't think we're going to
key.
I don't think we're going to need it right now. I don't think.
Key for me.
But there is a warming tent that you can walk through, warm up, go back out. There's a first aid. I mean, the Monroe County Sheriff's Todd Baxter and them. Those guys have been phenomenal. And then we have a program called Toys on Patrol. And every law enforcement agency in Monroe County is part of it, where they have toys in the trunk of their car. They go to domestic. There's a child there. They'll hand out a toy. Every one of them are sending a police car to help with this event for that day. So it's going to be well secured. I mean, it's going to be a blast.
Boy, it warms my heart.
It does. There's a lot of, again, this community. It's all about the community, and they give back.
So you're going to be there, right, Nicole?
I'll be there. I'm bringing all my friends. The whole Simonetti family.
Nice.
If Dale's kids each brought one friend in their family,
we're done.
Then I think we got it, right?
It's over.
It's there.
Dale, how's the arm, by the way? How's your arm?
My arm? I don't think I've legitimately thrown anything in like a year and a half. But I'm not going to complain.
Except a dirty
and pretend
diaper
like
here and there, right?
Yeah.
Aren't you playing
that's more of an
catch
underhand toss, never over the top.
Oh, aren't you playing catch with Danny in the backyard or somewhere?
But I'm not really throwing. That's just tossing.
Oh, you're tossing. You're playing toss.
Like
He's
if there's a famous lawyer running around trying to be targeted, I'm throwing. I'm not tossing.
That's terrible.
But you can't throw in the head. One of the rules is you can't hit the head.
Oh, you got to wedge it
Okay.
shoulders to
Well, we're going to try that. Yes,
or above the waist. I would think above the waist, right?
We're hoping there's going to be like a 20-foot gap between the left and the right. So when they start throwing snowballs, we're going to make announcements ahead of time.
You got a rocket for an arm, Otto.
Listen,
Did you play ball growing up? I know you did.
Football. That was it. And again,
quarterback.
No, yeah, okay. Well, you're really mistaken quarterback. I was a lineman, dude. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, but you're tall. How tall? The program, we have you, 6'1"?
6'2", thank you.
Okay.
Don't take away that 1 inch. I can use it, okay?
By the way, I shrunk on my last physical.
Did not?
I shrunk.
How much?
I was a half an inch. I was
Did you?
5'11" and a half. They measured me at 5'11".
Did they say where it went?
No. I think I know where it went, but yeah, I shrunk. I shrunk a half an inch.
See what you got to look forward to, Dale?
Yeah. So wait,
really.
6'2". Oh, you're a lineman?
I played left defensive tackle and then sometimes right offensive guard. Dude, I was big. I was bigger than what I am now. So it was.
You're in good shape.
I was always into the garbage plates. Okay, so that gave us a little extra on the line.
Yeah. Greg played
All
corner.
right, so if you do want to
played college football. Did you play college?
No,
ball?
I did not.
Oh,
No, I did not.
Yeah.
If you do want to register, worldslargestsnowballfight.com. there's the register link, but if you're like John DiTullio and you have a really bad shoulder injury and you can't throw, the volunteer link is on the top if you want to help monitor the snowball throwing.
I used to throw darts back in the day, too, Greg. You would have been so proud of me. If we were friends back in the day, you go, damn, look at Tools.
Yeah.
It's not the same anymore.
Life evolves. Now you're so much better at other things that you weren't so good earlier, though.
I don't know. That's a good question. Well, it's a good point. See, Greg's here to lift me up. I'm trying to figure out what I'm better at now.
I don't know.
Than
the
I was
beard.
when I was
You're killing the beard, man.
Well,
it's
the beard
solid.
was, I told you, Debbie and Gemma wanted to, my wife and daughter wanted to see how I would look in a beard.
Very
They
distinguished.
FaceTimed, and we did a nap, and they go, ooh. So now I'm going to keep it till we go on vacation.
And I think he's going to
yeah.
grow. I think he's going to grow his hair a half-inch longer just to get that half-inch back.
Yeah.
I think when you go back to the doctors, aren't you? Or,
He has
I'm
great
just-
hair already.
No, but he lost a
Just
half-inch,
get a
remember?
little taller. Yes. Right? So I don't know if I'm going to keep it when I go on vacation because I'm worried about,
You're going south, right?
Yeah.
No, you can't wear a beard. That's too hot. It's too
Okay.
hot. You
So
gotta-
it'll come off in mid-March then.
Yeah.
All right.
That's when winter's over. When winter's over is when the beard comes off.
But winter is still here.
We
need. Now listen, they're going to bring snow there, but we could use a little snow for next Saturday. Though.
It would be great to top it off, but Sean Fico says if he's got to go to Alaska, he's going to have the snow here for us.
Okay.
So that's going to be
great.
there. So, but we need people, and Greg had a great point. Every of the X amount of people that's already registered,
Yeah.
if you can bring one more person with you, each person, we're gonna make our
Okay.
number.
Wonder. That's all you got to do.
And we also have an
Yeah.
area for special needs children and adults, so they don't have to be in the crowd. But if they want to participate,
Okay.
there's an area for them to participate. So that's huge, just so it gets everybody to come out.
So how did Otto and Nicole then hook up then? How'd you guys meet?
Well, I've been on the board about 19 years ago. I played
Oh.
Santa Claus at the Galasanos
I could
Children's
definitely
Hospital.
see you playing Santa.
And about
And-
10 years ago, I was his elf
Yeah.
at the hospital.
Stop.
And it's funny because I walked into this girl's room who was the sickest of a child, but for one moment, that toy took her pain away. So that's how I got sold on the organization. So I was a cop for 33 years. So I was,
didn't know this.
Yeah, when I retired in 2020.
Where were you a cop? In the city?
And yeah, I did out of the Vice Squad. I did wiretaps for a living.
Holy.
So we need to talk later, by the way. Okay, just for the record.
How easy is it to put a wiretap?
It's
now?
easy. It's
Now
all
gotta
done
be-
by court order. You
don't
got to have a court order. You know.
do
and
you really?
You do. We don't have the Patriot Act. The federal government has that. but,
Dale. That's Dale's people.
I'm telling you.
Ask Lovely Warren's husband.
Yeah, he knows about those really well.
It would be easier now with cell phones, right?
Everything you can do. But
But
the only thing is,
go into someone's house.
if they
and try
drop
to
them
tap
quick, that's the problem. If they only use them for 25 days,
Yeah.
they're gone, and then it's harder for us to
Okay.
track them. But yeah, I got sold in the organization when he retired. I took Gary the Happy Pirate. I took his spot, and then
Wow.
And Dave or Nicole's father. Dave and Lori Simonetti are still on the board to this day, and they're co-founders of it. They're part of
Wonderful.
it. Dave's the board president, and we have a board that's all volunteers. It's all about heart. It's these people join this thing to do what they can do for the cause, and we're growing. Again, we our first year was 300 toys. Last year, 36,000
That's
toys.
incredible.
To
That's a
program
big
partners,
jump.
free of charge.
All thanks to the people of
How did you
Rochester
get
and
hooked
Monroe
up with
County.
Otto, Greg? How do you guys know?
He made a left instead of a right, and I think that messed him up.
Oh,
Well, first of all,
You get in trouble?
I've seen
They-
Otto for years. Every time I go someplace, Otto's always there. And and then Nicole, I know Nicole through Michelle and Tipping Point. And she said,
yeah.
hey, we're putting this great party, this great event together to celebrate Rochester and everything they've done for the Pirate Toy Fund.
Okay.
I'd like you to kind of meet Otto and see what we're going to do. And how could you, number one, how can you not buy into Otto's energy and
please.
enthusiasm for helping and giving back to kids?
It's infectious. I love
contagious.
Greg, you gotta see the stuff he does. I go with Camp Good Days. I volunteer down there a lot, and they do the training camp. And Greg puts
Gary's
gets all the kids there from Camp Good Days. He gets the 10 on. He does all the stuff he does for those kids are unbelievable. So again, like I say,
love
all the
Gary
stuff he
and
does for the
Wendy.
community.
They're great
phenomenal.
people. Great people.
They're phenomenal.
Again, just another example of how phenomenal the Rochester community is and
Yeah.
how great Monroe County is. And so if we can get these 8,000 people in
Yep.
Monroe County, we've got 3,000 or 4,000 registered right now. Bring a friend, bring some people with you. If you got a 100-year-old, grandparent or friend, bring them so we can have like the oldest snowball thrower, and then we can have
The
This
youngest,
sounds like this is a lot of fun. This is a nice
gonna be a
party.
great time.
Throw
gonna
the
be a
snowball,
blast.
then you hang out
It's going to be a
for
blast.
as long
It
as
is.
you want.
How
How long are you there
All day
till?
fair.
To 4 o'clock.
Oh, that's perfect.
And then we got to clean up. Oh, that's the worst part. You're gonna stick around for that, right?
Whatever you need me to do, Dale will help out.
Listen, I just
Whatever
want
you
Dale
need,
to bring
I'd
the
love
kids
to
because
help
every one
out.
of those kids is a number. So I need him to bring all the kids.
I have my own stick with a nail in the end so I can help pick up debris.
Perfect.
That's him.
Well, I tell you, we couldn't do this without a lot of people. Waste Management stepped up. United Rentals. We could. There's going to be heaters and generators and porta potties are the biggest thing we needed. That's the biggest part we got. So God bless them.
Yeah,
for
what's
helping
the
us with
weather
that.
for next Saturday? By the way,
It's like mid-20s.
oh, that's good.
Okay, is there no snowstorm before then, Dale?
I don't see it because it's going to be in the mid-30s earlier in the week. I don't know if it'll hold.
What
That's
are
what the
odds?
trucks are for.
No snow in February.
Dude, I would never put a bet on this. I would have bet $1 million that it was
I
going
would
to
have
be
gone to
frozen in snow.
DraftKings and doubled down on your
I'm
bet
telling you.
that we were going to have. Don't you think,
I
Greg?
would have.
I mean, come on.
I would've.
Mid-February, 0 snow on the ground. When's the last time that happened?
It's killing me.
I don't
Not in
know.
my
Killing me.
lifetime.
I'm keeping,
I think the last
Hey,
time the Bills were in the Super Bowl.
Oh, Greg, that hurt.
It hurt when you.
Have you recovered?
I
from the
haven't.
Bills?
That's why
Are you okay?
I'm still mourning. I'm still in the recovery phase.
Do you think Kevin Williams still has his snow machine? It
Oh,
only
yeah.
worked, I think, in his backyard,
He
but Kevin
probably
Williams
does.
had a snow machine.
He did.
Well, we have another one lined up to us from Empire Wrecking,
good.
Vincent Steffen. But the temperature, if the temperature's not there, you can't make the snow.
Can't do it. It's
Right.
got to be at a certain temp. Good
So
point.
thank God for Sean Fico. He's going to bring 15 truckloads
Sean.
in.
Sean's
yeah,
good
he's a
dude.
good man. He does a lot
Good
for this
man.
community, like I
He
said.
really does.
So at least we got the snow covered.
Okay.
Now I need to get the 8,000 people
Well,
covered.
So we need to go to ptfsnowballfight.com.
Or worldslargestsnowballfight.com.
Or
Either one goes right
Okay.
to it.
Either one.
You
Okay.
can, there's a spot to register. There's a spot to volunteer. And it shows you where all the shuttle locations are.
Okay.
So you
That's
have to
great.
come in by shuttles. And
That's fine.
But like I say, the closest friends will hook you up. You know how that goes.
It's great.
Right.
Bring the kids, right?
Everybody.
Man,
Bring
wish my
all the-
daughter,
you-
she would
you-
love it.
Friends, family,
Yeah.
teammates, colleagues.
I mean, bring the neighborhood. You got your group of guys.
we
you
got
got to
the
bring
group.
the
Yeah,
boys,
don't you have
right?
other people for your soiree? Can't you bring
Yeah,
all
I
them?
can bring I got great neighbors.
I was say,
I
bring
really
them
do.
all.
Yeah. Hall of Fame neighborhood with some of the a lot of coaches.
Lot of coaches.
in my
That'd be
neighborhood.
awesome.
yeah.
They can throw a snowball.
Oh, they got arms.
Let's see who's got
Yeah.
a better arm.
They got- I rank
Cerrone
last.
or
Cerrone,
or
Benham, Train.
Which
We've
one?
got. We
I
got.
don't know.
Oof.
I want to see it.
These are like tough dudes too.
Yeah. I don't know if they can
Football.
throw. I don't know if they can throw though. Can they throw?
I've seen
They're tough, but-
Oh, they can throw. Oh, Greg.
Here we
Oh, we
go.
got all right. Quick break. Otto, Nicole, Greg, Dan. Thanks so much for coming
No,
up.
thank you so
This
much.
Is big.
Thanks for having us.
Next Saturday, we're going to set the record over in Chilai. Next Saturday,
Archer Road.
Archer Road at 11 o'clock. We break the record. Then we'll have you back and we'll celebrate.
I
Awesome.
can't wait.
All
Can't
right?
wait.
Maybe we'll have a little something.
We'll bring you one of the air photos that you can put on your wall here
I would
for you
love
helping
that.
us get there.
I would love it.
Come on, you gotta
Thanks
get
so
us
much,
there.
guys. We got to
Thank
get
you.
a photo right after this.
Sounds
okay?
good.
And we'll post it. All right. Well, back with more DiTullio and Dale, Radio 95.1.
Listen to Rizzo and Jeff. Weekday afternoons, 2 until 6.